Okay, I think we're live here. Hey, hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Let me just have a look and see if the live stream is live. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to the live stream. It's your boy Crypto Expat. We're beaming into YouTube, and also hope you're having a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Crypto never sleeps, so it's just 24/7 thing, pretty much. So let's just what we're going to talk about today is obviously meme coins. It's the fastest way to make money in crypto right now. Just having a sip of my coffee. And we're going to talk about how to spot these rug pulls, okay? There's a number of ways, but I'll go through one particular way. But we'll just quickly have a look at the CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. I don't think a lot has changed. Bitcoin's up a bit. ETH's down a bit. Solana's up at 185, so that's up big time by about $10. Ton's down a bit, and then the usual other stuff. Okay, so not a big change. So yeah, hopefully Bitcoin can keep on going up. And so how do I spot these meme coins? First of all, I look at these three here. All the links will be below. Actually, I'll put them now. I'll put the links below. I have to just see if I got this live stream here. Here we go. Yeah. Let me just update the description so then you guys can get these links. Some of them are affiliate links, some of them aren't. But let's have a look. I'm just updating this here so you guys can get a piece of this. Alright, so what I do is I look for meme coins here. Now, just know that 99% of these are going to rug. Alright, so you have to be careful what you get into. And you know, I'm starting to be more because I've got into so many rugs lately. They just rug. They just take the quick cash. That's just basically what they do, alright? They're not interested in anything long term. They just want to make quick money and get out. Unfortunately, that's just what most of these meme coins do. So the first thing I use is I use three, okay? I use BullX, Photon, I don't have any filters. It just every 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 seconds it spits out a new pump.fun project, and then I just have it on the dexes. I just got on pump.fun, and then the last one I use is GMGN. I use New Pairs as well. New Pairs is good. Shows you like GMGN's got a lot of good information on it. So I'm going to change my structure for looking for these meme coins. I'm only going to do like ones that have the full because what I noticed was a lot of these scams, they just have like, you know, when you go to pump, like on the actual let's go have a look at one here on the actual particulars here. What they do is they have, like for the website, Telegram, and the Twitter, they have the same link, and I'm automatically just gonna dismiss this because it just shows you that they've just put this together really quick, and then they haven't even made a website, bothered to even do a Twitter, or they just use a Telegram. That's it. So I'm not even going to bother, because these are ultimately, at the end of the day, they're not going to go anywhere. It's just by one dude trying to pump it, and then, you know, he'll take the bag once he's reached his threshold of, you know, rugging. So I've been in a lot of these ones that have just a website or a Telegram, or just Telegram and Twitter. I'm not going to do any more unless they have three of these, meet these three criteria. and then it has to be a website. It can't be like the Telegram link across all three. It has to be a decent Twitter, and it has to be a Telegram. All right. So I've been rugged too many times with these shit coins, and I noticed that the really good ones all have decent. Now there'll still be rugs. There'll still be rug pulls. Even if they because scammers will go to put a lot of effort into the website. And I'll show you that in a second, how to spot them as well. So hopefully, I mean, it's a process, right? It's a process going through all of these to find everything that matches. But at the end of the day, this is what's going to save you and save you from getting rugged. Yes, the odd occasion you'll get the ones that won't have, they'll just have a Telegram and a Twitter, and they won't have a website, and they'll moon. You will get that. But you know what? I'm willing to. It's only a small percentage. I'm willing to take that hit on it because so many of these things are rugged, and I've got in so many that have got a Telegram and Twitter, or they don't even have a Twitter. They just have a Telegram across all three banners, all three links. And yeah, I'm just not going to do it anymore. So that's the criteria. Okay, it's got to have 3 socials. Proper socials, website, Telegram, and Twitter, and then here with GMGN, see how it's got the star. It's got to have 3 green, all right? So you can see it here, right? And all the links to these platforms will be in the description below. Okay, so it has to be no mint, no blacklist. So the no mint basically means it's probably from pump.fun. They can't mint any more tokens. Blacklist is they'll get blacklisted when someone reports them or they're doing something shady. It'll come up as like a red tick. I just avoid them straight away. And then burnt, that means that once the liquidity pool goes to radium or prior to radium, they can burn the LPs. Like, when they add the liquidity pool 50-50, right? 50% of their tokens and 50% of the SOL to start the initial liquidity pool. What they do is they get these what they call LP tokens, and LP tokens is their IOU, so then they can go back in and pull out the liquidity and pull out the 2 tokens that they initially put in. And when it says burnt, it means that LP token that they've got, they burnt it. So they cannot remove the liquidity. So that's a big thing as well. Also, another thing too is what I mean. See, and GMGN gives you this information off the bat. Dex Screener doesn't give you this information. Also, another thing too. While I've been using, I'll tell you why about Dex Screener on GMGN in a second. But another thing too is see how it's got this insiders. Top 10% hold 44%. That's a big red flag for me. I will avoid that because it's usually insiders. Okay. So I like GMGN, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not sold on the interface yet. That one's still marinating. I'm still, taking a while to get used to the interface. The trading interface I'm talking about. I still like Dex Screener. I think they've got the best looking interface. Maybe because I'm just used to them. See, Dex Screener's I just like this better. But maybe I'm just so used to it, that's why. So that's what I use, okay? So I use these, Bull-X, and I look for all these, right? So it's worth looking at all these just to see. For this one here, top 10 holders hold 37%. This one's about to migrate. I wouldn't even touch this. See, by just... Pump Vision also shows it. It's not going. That is just not. You're just going to waste your time because when 37 or 38% hold the supply, it's not going to end good, right? They control it. They can dump on you, and your money is gone. So basically, they're stealing your money. Now, you can mess with that if you want to, and I get it. Some people say it's good to have insiders sometimes because they'll hold the floor. And that is true, but you're trusting those insiders, to do the right thing. and most of the time, they will hold the floor until they're ready to sell, and they'll dump on you. Like, everyone's got like this bar that they're willing to take. You know what I mean? They're willing to hold so far, but until that magic number is reached, and they can make 100 grand for just clicking a button, they will do it. Trust me. And your money's on the line because you're trusting them. And nah, doesn't fly with me anymore. You know, I used to do some of these ones with insiders, and I just got rugged too many times. So I'm just not messing with it anymore. So you can see like my criteria is pretty tight now, and that's okay. I'm fine because I've done over 500 of these, and most of them have rugged. Some of them made a little bit of money. So I'm getting really, really pickier now. And that's fine. If I only get into like one in every day or one every 2 or 3 days, I'm fine. I can live with that because I know that the one that I'm going to get in, it's going to have the best chance. It's not a guarantee, but it's going to have a really good chance of maybe 1 or 2. It's going to have a good chance of doing well. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you're putting your money on the line, and you have to make that call. So if you want to, like, these other ones here, they have a lot of, like, if you're a DJ, then go into these. Like, you're really being, like, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do like, DJ stuff. And I do DJ stuff, but, I mean, I rather just base it off data. Like, I understand that there's a risk as well. Like, at some point, you have to have some sort of risk element, right? Sometimes not everything's going to line up all the time, but then again, you know, sometimes you have to wing it, right, and just take a chance on. It could be a 50-50 split. It could be a 50-50 coin split, coin toss on some of them. Generally speaking, I won't do it. I mean, I've done it a lot of times already, and it's never ended well. So, you know, I'm just being more strict with my criteria. I mean, even this one here, look at it's already rugged, and it met the criteria. See, so there's no guarantees with this stuff. You know, like, where was it? See, Karma. It met the criteria. No mint, no blacklist, no burnt. The burnt had been burnt, and it had the no mint was in place, and there's only 7%. Now he's selling, the dev selling, and then it's got this run. Dev sell all. I think that means the dev has sold. When it's got the little blue thing, dev hold, yeah, okay. Sometimes, now and then again, you look at it. Sometimes when it's got that little red, see, it's got that red. Sometimes when the dev sells, it's people take a CTO take over, and it's a better project, but you know, sometimes they sell intentionally because people don't want, you know, the dev control and the large supply. So basically, just look for everything that's green. Like this one here has everything is green. No mint, yes. Blacklist, no. Burnt has been yes. The supply is only controlled by top 10 holders for 28%. Even that's too high. I think this has to be in single digits, and the dev's still holding his bag. So, yeah, I reckon it has to be like the top 10 wallets has to be like, you know, 10% of 10%. It just depends. So now that I've kind of like found this, let's just say hypothetically I found this project, right? It meets these criteria. What I'll do is I'll go into it, and then let's see this one, cat. I mean, obviously it's got a good, you know, obviously it's got to be a good narrative. Like the narrative has got to be good as well. Like it can't just be. If it's a shit narrative, it's never. It doesn't matter how good all the statistics are. It's never going to go anywhere. It has to be a good. It has to be a good narrative. So this one's on Pump.fun. See, this one's only got a Telegram. I would avoid this. It's just a pump and dump. See, someone, so they haven't even bothered making a website or a Telegram. Like, they can, Twitter, like they can, as fast as they made this Telegram, anyone can make a Telegram. They'll just rug. I'm telling you now, like, this is not good. I would avoid this one. See, so it's a process to find all this. It takes a while. It takes, like, sometimes you can be on, you can be online like 8 hours and not buy one. Okay, so another way to find it. Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out our Buddy Token Fair launch. This is how we're doing it right. We're doing it organically. We built, a small number of investors, but we're getting there. We're at 46%, 11K market cap, and we're here for the long term. Okay, if you're sick of getting rugged, then this is a project for you. Get into a project that's long term. Just come in here with 1 sol, half a sol, 0.1 of a sol, and park your bags. That's it. That's what I'm telling everyone to do. No jeets, no pussies, no, what's the other word? I can't remember, but anyway, just if you want something long term, this is it. Okay, we need more people to come in here to park 1 sol, half a sol, 0.1 sol, 5 sol, 10 sol, whatever you're comfortable losing, because this is crypto. And just park your sol and just forget about it for a year. And I know that sounds crazy, because that's exactly the opposite of what everyone's doing. And guess what is happening to all these projects? They're all rug pulling, because they come in, they literally buy, and then as soon as they make like 10%, 20% profit, they're out. And these projects die within an hour, sometimes even within half an hour. So you have to be very, very careful when you get into these things, because most of these people cheat. They all cheat. So if you want something long term, this is it. This is your chance. It's only at 11K market cap, and I've already done a spreadsheet on this and to tell you what your bag would be worth. You come in, like, this was a little bit older now, because you're not going to get 16 million coins for 1 sol, but you're probably going to get about 15 million coins. Plus, actually, the price of sol's gone up too, so you probably still get more, maybe 16 million. 16 million, 1 million market cap, your bag would be worth 16K. That's why people cheat, because they take the money now. At 5 million market cap, your bag would be worth 84K. This is 1 sol investment, by the way. 10 million market cap. I know it's a big hill to climb, but we're thinking long term here, guys. It's 168K. You turn 1 sol into 168K at 10 million market cap. At 50 million market cap, your 1 sol could potentially be worth about 840,000. That's life-changing money. And then 1 sol at 100 million, which is not easy to do. It's very difficult to do. Be worth 1.6 million, 1 billion market cap. Your 1 sol would have turned into 16 million or 550x. So that's the kind of profit you kind of can look at. But I encourage you guys to look at this long term. Park your sol for one year and forget about it. That's what I'm telling everyone. Get involved in the Twitter and the Telegram. And we're doing raids and that, but we have a marketing wallet as well. So once we get the DEX, that marketing wallet would have increased, and we can use some of that money to push the project forward. But at the end of the day, you keep on seeing me doing these live streams, and you'll go along here, right? You come along here, and you'll go to these projects here, and you get into them. And most of these will rug pull, or they just won't go anywhere, or they'll do well in the beginning and then they'll just die off. And then you'll do this for a number of times, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. 3 months will pass by, and guess what? You still haven't made any money because you're being rug pulled, and you keep on losing money in these meme coins. You don't know who the people are running it. You're just aping in and taking a chance, and you're losing money every time. And then 3 months passes, then you go, oh, geez, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of getting rugged. I want a token that's long term, that's not going to rug on me. I know who's running it, and I know the community is not going to cheat. We're going to stick together. Then you come back and you see my live stream and you go, I saw this 3 months ago. And then you see me doing a live stream 3 months later and I'm still talking about it. There you go, right? Who's going to talk about this for 3 months? I launched this 3 months ago. There's a date, March the 31st. Guess what? I'm still doing live streams. And yeah, my channel's not big, but eventually it'll get to a point where people will see this. They'll resonate with what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to build something that's going to be long term. Everyone's going to eat, and people are not going to get rugged. Something they can park their bags and sleep on. You can't do that with these other meme coins. You can't sleep on these. Why? Because they rug. You wake up in the morning and half your shit or all your shit's gone. So that's what will happen. And I'll keep on doing these live streams. And I understand, right? Because you want to make money, right? I understand. But when you get to a point where you just keep on losing money, you will then go, okay, now I know what he's saying. I understand. Because you can't. These are just words to you at the moment because you haven't experienced it. But when you do, you come back here, my words mean more. You understand what I'm saying now. Why? Because you've experienced it. You're not going to understand it fully until you've done it. You've been rugged. You've lost a ton of money. Then you really understand the words that I'm saying. Then you go, you know what? I lost all that money. I could have just put it into this. So that's what we're trying to do here, okay? All the links will be below for Buddy Token. We're building slowly, but you know what? People are, all it takes is one more soul. These people here, some of these people have been here in 3 months, come in 0.1, 0.5, 0.5, 1 soul, 0.001. Look, this person's put 0.001. 0.2, 0.1, they haven't put a lot of money, but they're still, they're willing to park a little bit of money in here. 0.1, 0.1, you know what I mean? And then all it takes is the next person to come in 0.1. Then the next person to come in with 1. Then the next person to come in with 0.1. And then before you know it, we're at DEX. And guess what happens at DEX? If they're going to hold for 3 months, do you think that they're going to hold on DEX? Absolutely. Because they're not gonna blow 3 months of waiting. What's a little bit longer? It's nothing, right? So that's what we're trying to do here. So another way to find out that these things are rug, I was bullish on Retardo, because I think they're doing it what they're trying to do is they're building a cult, right? And they're doing it the right way, but they have the wrong intentions, right? This is the problem with these people, because they build it for their benefit. They don't build it for the community's benefit, although they say that. It's bullshit. They're lying mother, you know what. So if you're in Retardo, I was bullish on Retardo because, I like what they're doing. They actually have the right formula, right? To build a cult, this is the whole thing of building a cult. It's a cult coin. But you know what? It's controlled by the cabal. That's the problem with these assholes. Because I was trolling on Twitter, and I saw this asshole come along, and he's talking a whole bunch of smack, and he's saying how he's got a big, large supply of Retardo, and he's like, I can nuke the chart. I can sell right now, and I can nuke all you guys. And he wasn't lying. He's telling the truth, right? He was just being arrogant and egotistical. And I'm like, I've got a bag of this. I'm not going to trust this dumbass. So that's why I got out of Retardo. How do you check if this is a cabal or controlled by insiders? This is what you can also do with all your other meme coins. You come to GMGN, right? This is GMGN here. This is one that I like everything about this. I just don't like the interface, right? But it's got a lot of custom tools, custom little things, doodads, but you can tell, right? And then once you've got the contract and you just punch it in at the top, you find it, and then you scroll down to bubble maps. When you click on bubble maps, this is why, if you're in Retardo, you're literally a retard. They're just having fun at you. They're making fun at you because they need you as the exit liquidity. Now, if you can, now tell me that is not an inside job or what, right? So this clown here, this main wallet here, owns 50% of the supply. So how this worked was, see, you can see the arrows. See, so what he did was he came in with this initial wallet here, and then he spread it to all these other small wallets to make out that like it wasn't him. And then he brought it to these other wallets here. They're all linked. See, they're all, so because here it's all the same color. So he's moved it around to make it look like it's not the same person. But Bubble Mac tracks all this, and then you can tell that this is bullshit, right? This is one person. They control 15% of the supply, and they could nuke the chart literally. See, so this fool here is coming with this one here, and then he's distributed to all these other wallets, and then try to hide his tracks by moving them up and down. Like, see, he has moved it here, then moved it there and there. See, he's trying to hide his tracks, and there to there. See, that's why you never. I would never invest in this. Like I did initially, but you just have to do your research on this stuff. This clown here has come here. He's trying to hide his tracks. So he's done. Well, these are all holding wallets. These are all holding. I think. Hang on. Yeah. So all these. So what he's done is he's just come in here, and then he's moved some to here, some to here, some to here, some to here. So he's hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wallets. See, so now he's trying to cover his tracks. See, he's trying to cover his tracks. He's trying to cover it. This is the same person. And the rest of the other people here are just exit liquidity. That's how you can tell that this is an inside job, and it's just run by just losers. They're just losers. They don't care. That's probably why they called it retardo, because they think you're a retard. They need you as liquidity. That's literally why they call it. So you get on social media and you'll see all this sort of crap. Oh, blah blah blah. We're the next blah blah blah. Don't believe them. They're full of shit. Because they own the majority of the stake, and they need you to believe in their bullshit rhetoric. So then, when this gets to a high enough market cap, that they can exit, because they need your liquidity to exit. Right now, they can't sell their 15% of bags, or this person can't sell his total bags. Why? Because the liquidity is not enough. Once the liquidity is big enough, they can exit, and they will. Trust me, they will. They don't care about you. So when you see this shit on Twitter, don't buy into it. Do not believe this rubbish, because they will rug you. Trust me. Like you have to. You're trusting your money with some idiot dirtbag who you don't know from a bar of soap, and you're believing in what they're saying. I'll show you the guy. I mean, I can't find his, but just go and troll retardo, and you'll see you'll come across some schmuck. Like, seriously, if I saw him in the street, I'd just punch him. I'd literally just. No, I wouldn't be violent, but I would give him my piece. I'm like, you're the dirtbag that's on retarded, that's holding, and you're telling, you know what I mean? The way that you can tell that these people are in it for themselves is they treat the other people as like a piece of, you know what? They are talking down to people. That's the way they treat you, right? That's how they treat the rest of the people. Like, you're a loser if you don't hold. See? Like, they're saying that you're a loser if you don't hold. So in your mind, you're thinking, I better hold because he's calling me a loser. And because he's holding the majority of the bags, well, he must be the leader, right? He's the leader of the cult, so I need to listen to him. No, you don't have to listen to him. He's a schmuck. And he's a loser himself. And he needs you to hold your bag so he can exit. He's the loser. Oh, here he is. This idiot, I think this is the guy. I don't know if this is the guy, but there's one of them. That is, there's one of them that's like talking smack on, I don't know if it's this guy. It might be another guy. But he's talking smack. He's on, what do you call it? He does a video and he's talking smack. So, yeah, don't fall for this stuff, guys. You know, I see right through this bullshit. Just take away what they've done. Like, give them credit for that. They are doing it the right way, but they're only serving themselves. They're not there to serve the community. That's just my opinion on it. Like, if you get into something like this, like, you're asking for trouble. Like, seriously, you're asking for trouble. You know, especially how this guy's done it. Like, you can see it's obvious. Like, through his patterns, he's brought it through one wallet and then they distribute to multiple wallets. Instead, like, if he's like in the team, or he's like a big, just say, look, hey guys, this is my wallet. All right, I'm gonna hold my bag. I put my reputation online. No, he's trying to hide it by going to multiple wallets. This way you can tell these guys are shady. So you can apply this to anything, right? So when you come along here, you can come and, you know, do it to anything, to see if it's an inside job, because you don't want to lose your money if you get into these things. There was another one I just saw a pump and I thought, okay, this looks good. Then I checked the bubble maps and it was an inside job. So why do they pump? They pump because, you know, when they hold the majority of the supply and they don't sell, it causes buy pressure when everyone's coming in on top. Whereas normally with a normal project, right? Let's see Smoking Chicken. Apparently this is like a church. Now this is what I got told, that this is an actual church. Smoking Chicken Fish is a church in the US. It's a registered church in the US. This has come out of nowhere. It's like 2 days old. And it's already 75 million market cap. So let's go to bubble maps and let's just see what the hell's going on here. Oh, the dev bought the top. Look, he pretty much bought the top. So he's bought here, bought, sold. He bought here, sold, bought here again, and then bought here. Let's go and look at the bubble maps. Okay, this looks half decent. Now it's not a be all end all, but it's a start. You know what I mean? When it looks like this, you're like, okay, I can live with that. This is, yeah, if you do some more research on this, I think it's actually a church. Now I don't know if it's the same dude that's running it. I don't know if the dude that's registered this church in the US is his meme coin. I don't know, but based off this, it's already got the 75 million in like two days. Maybe it might be. I don't know. This looks legit, right? Because it's not like, doesn't look like this crap. So you start off with a bubble map and you go, okay, it looks half decent. Then you do further research. You know what I mean? If you come here and you look at this and you go, oh no, but you're an idiot. Don't buy it, because they are going to screw you. At some point, they will go, okay, I've got $1 million now. I could buy a stupid ass Lambo. Whoever wants to buy a Lambo anyway? I definitely would want to buy a Lambo. I mean, you buy a Lambo and then 2 seconds later, you drive it off the lot and it's worth 30% less. Yeah, if you've got stupid money like $100 million, then I'd buy a Lambo. But That's the only time when I'd buy a Lambo. You don't buy a Lambo if you've only got $1 million. Lambo's going to set you back probably 300, 400k. You've lost half your money. You're a dumbass. So anyway, don't. I would never get into anything like this. This looks legit. This is at 75 million market cap already. So you have to look into this and just do more research on it. It's pretty degen-ish, actually. Pretty. See, it's got this. So it's got the Bible verse. So it's Twitter. I don't know if it's run by the church. That's the thing. Discussions is restricted. No, the Twitter just does that. Oh, it looks cool. Matrix. So he does these live recordings. So I'd have to listen to some of these live recordings to see what the hell's going on. But yeah, I'm not going to say prejudge anything at the moment, but yeah, they're doing something right because look at it, it's doing really well. So look, at the end of the day, if you want to, we're here to make a ton of money in meme coins. We can't do it if these things keep on rugging. They've got to, if you want to make the big money in meme coins, you got to stay in them for a long time. You got to get in early and then stay in them when they get into the billions of market cap. That's the only way you're going to make life-changing money. Whereas a lot of this trash here is just, it's not going to happen because there's too many shady devs out there. Most of the stuff on Pump will just set the bar pretty low with Pump. 99.9% of the stuff on Pump is going to rug, but there's still going to be gems. Probably, I reckon one in. I'm just based off my kind of what I'm seeing, one in every 10,000. Maybe will do good. Now, how many projects launch a day on Pump? I don't know. I heard it's 8,000. Some people are saying there's 20,000. So what I'm basically saying is 1 or 2 projects a day are any good on Pump. So what does that mean? It means you've got to sift through all this crap to find the real golden nuggets, and then the golden nuggets are the ones that are going to take you to the promised land. Will make you thousands and thousands of dollars. But are you willing to sit here and go through all these just to find that one? That's the magic question. Or you could just invest in Buddy. Obviously, I'm going to say that. No rug pulls, no cheats here, guys. Okay, something long term. And I'm not going to say this is going to grow overnight. It's not going to grow overnight, but it will grow, and it's not going to rug. Okay. That's the one thing I can promise you. I'm still going to be sitting here in a year's time doing these live streams. What dev is going to do that? Exactly. I don't know anyone would do that. Only hardcore people in the crypto space who actually, believe in what they're doing will do that. You know what I mean? Not many. Very, 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 very few people are doing what I'm doing. I get it. It's only small now, but you wait. One day, this is going to be massive, But you just got to grind it in the beginning. You just got to grind it. That's just how it goes. It's just, you think to yourself, why is it so hard in the beginning? Why? Well, look at Amazon, where they started in a freaking garage. Look at Apple, they started in a garage. Look at Dell, they started in a garage. These people started in a garage 30, 40 years ago. They grinded it out in a garage. Now they're billion-dollar companies. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be another Apple, but I'm saying that if you think that, if you want something long term, it's just gonna take you're gonna have to grind it in the beginning. Just be careful if you get into these meme coins that grow too fast. It'll just come down just as fast. But I think that this guy here already had a following. See, so um, that's why this chicken one has done so well, because I think he already had a following. He had this church, right? So I got to do some more research. I mean, he's got 4,000 followers on Twitter, but Church of the FUC. So you can do some research on this and find out about this stuff. I have to listen to the live streams. Well, it's saying it's not affiliated with profit. That's a bit of all the churches. They're all in for the money. They're just in it for tax-free money. Would name one church that's not in for the money. Like, they're all in for the money. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? That's why the people that control these churches, they're filthy rich, because they start a church for tax-free purposes. Yeah, it's bullshit. There's probably some legit ones out there that are, but most of the churches out there, they're all in for the money. So you have to do some more research on this stuff. But apparently he's got a church. You'd have to listen to his Twitter Spaces. But that's what I got told. I heard it from some guy on one of the TGs I was in. He was saying that this is like legit, or whoever's doing it does these live streams for an hour. Yeah, I do live streams for an hour, but he's got the reach. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get rid of some of these windows. It's bound to pull back sooner or later. I mean, it did a little bit. So yeah, that's what I do. I spend a large portion of the day just looking at these, seeing what's like, just literally just going through every single one of them when I can. Not like I can't go through every single one of them because there's so many of these things popping up. But I try my best to have a look at, see if there's anything that I like. I mean, I've seen so many of these ones that I've seen initially, and I just breezed over them, and they ended up doing like 2, 3, 4, 5 million market cap. It's literally you just don't know. You just do not know. I mean, look at Billy. Billy's the one that's really kind of everyone missed in the beginning. You will get those ones that come along that are like Billy, It's just process. That's all it is. Just going through every single one, grinding it out. That's not a big no-no when you see this huge candle. It means the dev is brought up in the beginning. I got some weird ass shit, I tell you. making coins about weird shit, pedophile stuff, racist stuff. Yeah, just some weird shit. I tell ya, hate stuff, Nazis, all this crap. Like, just dude, get a life, man. There's people, I get it. Like, there's people that will buy into that shit because they're all twisted themselves. So, but I mean, like mainstream, honestly. Like, do you think if you're gonna have some sort of meme coin that's racist or spreads hate, do you think it's gonna spread? Like, do you think it's gonna go mainstream? Like, it needs like 100,000 holders for it to get to a billion, or just even 20 or 30,000 to get to 100 million. Do you think you're gonna find that many people that have got so much hate in them that, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of disturbed people out there in the world, I guess. Hopefully they're not that disturbed in crypto. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them before they get to DEX. I mean, you can still get them, make money with going to DEX, but I try to get them here. But I mean, this is the biggest risk as well. So when I get into them on Pump, I generally don't put a lot of money in, unless I really like it. I'll put in like half a sol, 1 sol. But generally speaking, I won't put that much. Like, let's look at this one. Bushy. It's a cat, Japanese cat, legendary leader, wisdom of ages, power, bring fortune. So yeah, I like to have a look at these ones that have like some sort of theme and some sort of underlying methodology or theme or narrative with them. So this one here, yeah. Well, at least I've got a website, put it that way. Then I go to the Twitter. I just literally created this today. Maybe not today, but this week. 1 minute ago they done this, so they probably just created it. Yeah, at least I've put the effort in, put it that way. And then you can go look at their Telegram. The dev's got 6%, which is not too bad, I guess. Yeah, another thing too is I like to see, but hey, I saw one rug the other day, guys. Yeah, it's crazy. What all they'll do is they'll say that they've already paid for Dex, which is Dex Screener. It takes to do their banner, update their profile links and everything. Costs 3 sol. I saw one the other day. Literally, they posted on their Twitter. On the listing that they had already paid for Dex, and they rugged. I checked. So you just get the contract here, right? And then you just go to check.dex, and I looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, no, these guys actually paid. So you can double check this one here. They're not paid yet. See, it says not paid. If they come up as paid, they'll have it up. They'll look like this. Oh, hang on. They'll come up like this. They'll have like a lid, and then it'll say paid, and then it'll say the name, whatever it is. But literally, I saw it on Pump, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then they paid for Dex. I'm like, okay. So I checked it, and they had actually paid for Dex. And then it went to 99, 98%, and they rugged. I'm like, what? Like, they rugged. They paid 3 sol for something, and then they rugged. So obviously they were making more than they were than 3 sol for them to rug. That's crazy. They must have had multiple counts. But yeah, I don't know. So these guys haven't paid for Dex yet. They're just. I mean, you could even check it on. I think you can check it on this now. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. these are probably the dev wallets here. Yeah, I don't know. So that's one of them. So yeah, that's just what I do. I just go here and just go through every single one of them. Try to go through every single one of them. Photon's another plot I use. And then GMGN. Oh, by the way, if you're using GMGN as a chart, it's like 10 seconds faster than Dex Screener. Literally, it's 10 seconds faster. So you'll see your trades faster on this, then 10 seconds later, you'll see them pop up on Dex Screener. That's why I always use this, because I know if it's going to start to sell, I can get out of it. And then 10 seconds later, the people on Dex Screener will see it. It'll all be too late. Or reverse, it's going up. I can get into it. These people here on Dex Screener, they'll see it 10 seconds later. It's already mooned. You've already got in on it. That's why I like using GMGN. There'll be like a link in the description. I always use this now. I'm still getting used to the interface, but you know. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just troll through all these to try to find one. So that's, I use BullX Pump Vision, I use GMGN new pairs, or you can go to the meme one. Have a play with all these ones, and then the last one I use is Photon. I just set this filters to 0 and Photon, so it just shows me all the ones that are getting created like literally every second. And then I just go through them. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the next one that's going to do like at least 1 million market cap. Because if at 1 million market cap, you can still make good money. Like if you go and have a look at the spreadsheet that I made for Buddy, right? By the way, if you want to get like, yeah, I can't stress it enough. Get into something long term. Come and join our community. But I've done the spreadsheet on Buddy, right? One sold buy at 1 million market cap, it's going to make you 16k. So, you know, even 5 million market cap is going to make you 84k, and 10 million market cap is going to make you 168k. So once you start getting to numbers, 50 million, 100 million, it's life-changing money, right? And you know that this project's going to stay solid. It's not going to rug. And yeah, I'm running it. So, well, I'm the dev. I created it. This is a community token, so it's only going to go as far as the community. I will push it as hard as I can, but I'm only one person. So that's why if we get a solid 100 people in here, always into the Telegram group talking about every day, then it's going to go really far. You know what I mean? Because we all hold. And then when it gets to Dex, everyone's going to buy on top of us. You know what I mean? We all hold. That's how we get this thing to millions, is we hold. That's it. It's that simple. So, yeah, I reckon I'm just trying to get a community going with Telegram. Come in there every day and talk. We can talk about, doesn't have to necessarily be about Buddy, but we can talk, you know, if you want to talk about other tokens that it's fine. Although we're trying to keep it to a minimum, but, you know, we're trying to want to focus on Buddy and moving that one forward. So come in, like, it's going to be a place where everyone can come in every day. They can talk about things and let us know what your thoughts are, and that's the community we want to build. All right, so check it out. All the links will be below. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. D-Dave been buying the Matt Fury narrative on ETH. Hey Dave, how you going, mate? Haven't seen you for a while. Pickle and Fluffy. Okay, man, you're an ETH guy. Yeah. All right, cool. So Pickle and Fluffy. Okay. Let's go to. Have you been using GMGN, Dave? If you use GMGN, it's 10 seconds faster than Dex Screener. I don't know what you use for your looking at the chart. I'm assuming you use Dex Screener. I mean, everyone uses Dex Screener. I use Dex Screener. I still use Dex Screener because it's so let's go to ETH. Yeah, I still use Dex Screener. Like there's that one there, that Matt Fury one. Matt. What was the other one? Fluffy. This one here. Oh, that's the Solana one. This one here, is it? Is this it? Yeah, someone's just taken that and just put it on Solana. So that's it. I'm assuming that's it. It's got 490. Okay, so it's done. It's done 20% up in 24 hours. That's pretty good. And what was the other one? Pickle. Yeah, if you use GMGN, it's 10 seconds faster than Dex Screener. In other words, what I'm saying is, when you see these trades happen on Dex Screener, you see them 10 seconds faster. Let's see if it happens on Fluffy. Let's have a look. Now I can't do it because haven't got the two windows open. Or maybe I could do it. I'll show you. ETH. I know it works for Solana. I'm not sure if I've never done a test for. Let's do it here. Okay, let's do a test. I'm going to have to open up two windows for this though. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Cancel. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to show you a side-by-side comparison, but I don't know if I can do it in... Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Because I don't use OBS. Like, I'm not an expert on OBS, but you know what I mean, right? Let's see the next one. Let's see the next trade. Okay, it's at 1,000, right, on Fluffy. Let's see the next trade, and I'll flip it directly to Dex Screener and see if it comes up. Okay, so here, so this is it's gonna appear on the top here. Let's wait for the next trade. As soon as it appears on GMGN, I'll flip it to what do you call it? Hang on. Yeah. As soon as the next trade comes up, I'll flip it to Dex Screener and I'll show you. Well, this works for Solana, so let's see if it works for ETH. Still hasn't done that thing. Maybe I gotta connect it. Maybe it's not. No, it should show it whether I'm connected or not. It's just nothing's coming up. What the hell? There's no trades. That's weird. Oh, someone's going to trade sooner or later. And when someone does trade, we'll flip it. So we're still on GMGN. Let's see if someone can make a trade on Fluffy, and then we'll flip straight directly to Dex Screener. So we're just gonna have to wait, okay? I've got my finger on the mouse when it happens. I don't know if it's gonna happen because the last trade was 10 minutes ago. The last trade was 28 minutes ago. Holy shit, we're going to have to find something else. Something that's... we don't want to wait half an hour for a trade. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's find something else on ETH that's got more volume. Let's go to Matt Fury. Let's do Matt Fury because Matt Fury may have more volume. Let's have a look. 16 transactions in 5 minutes. Okay, let's go to Matt Fury because Matt Fury will work. Yeah, there's a lot of tools. Oh yeah, there's another thing as well that I like on GMGN. It shows you the wallet balances. See, if you scroll down here and you go to holders, it shows you their wallet balance. See, so these are the holders that are holding Matt Fury, right? If you scroll down, see here, it's got the ETH that shows you their ETH balance. This guy's got 141 ETH. He's holding 3%. Then the next one's got only small wallets. So a lot of these are small wallets. That one there is holding 12 ETH. That's how you can tell that the holders they're rich, because you can literally just see their ETH balance. So I thought that was really cool. Now let's go back to Matt Fury, and I'll show you how fast this is. Hang on, I'm gonna go. I'll put it like that, so then as soon as it happens here, you can see it. Let's go to here. Alright. We're on the same one here. Matt Feudal. Matt. All activity, 12K. It's slower in here. Hang on. It's slower in GMGN. Time frame, minutes, 2 minutes. Seconds. Yeah, it's slower on ETH. What the hell? It's faster on Solana and slower on ETH. Maybe I didn't refresh it. There you go. Okay, let's wait for a buy. Maybe I've got to refresh it. I don't know. Let's wait for a buy, okay? As soon as we have a buy, I'll flip it. No buy yet. Maybe I've got to keep on refreshing it. I don't know. Let's just wait for a buy. No buy yet. Yeah, maybe it's not as fast on ETH. I don't know. No, as a buy hasn't come through yet. Let's just see if a buy comes through. You shouldn't have to refresh it, because then you'd have to refresh every time, right? For a chart, and that's ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Boom. There you go. See? 1, 2, 3. See? Basically about 4 seconds. Let's do the next one. 4-second difference. See? GMGN's faster. Let's wait. Let's do another one. Let's wait for the next one. All right. This time I'll try to be quicker, because I was 1 second quicker. I didn't have my mouse on the tab. Okay. As soon as the trade comes in, I'll flip it, and we'll count. Okay. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. No, nothing yet, nothing. I'll go 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay, that's what I'll do for like 1 second, 2 seconds. But it's about 3 seconds, I think. 3 seconds may not seem a long time, but it is. Let's see. There, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. 9 seconds. There you go. There's the test. See? Took 9 seconds for Dex Screener to update. It already updated here. 9 seconds? That's a long time. So that's why I use GMGN. Because when this shows up, 9 seconds later, people on here are going to see the trade. What the hell? So that's how you can beat the crowd. You can literally game the system. Look, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, look. See, it already showed. That's exactly what I'm saying. So look at these massive trades, right? These came in boom, 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 right? And then literally 9 seconds later, they would see all these massive trades. Might be a Mev bot, but look, 12K dumped, and then they bought 12K, and then they dumped another 700. See, this is the difference by just showing like just those 9 seconds. It's definitely a Mev bot. See there? So they were doing volume. It's a volume bot. That's it there. It's a volume. The volume bot was doing this, but it still goes to show you, right? 9 seconds is the delay. That is massive. That buys you time. You can go either way on it. You'll have the information faster, and you can get in earlier or get out earlier. So that is why I use GMGN. But I still like to use this for because I'm used to the interface. But when I'm trading, I'll do the GMGN. So you just connect up your wallet, and you can, like I said, I haven't looked at all the features yet, but you can actually trade directly here. Now this does prompt. It's not as quick as a sniper bot like Trojan or Pepe, where it's one click. Here, when you click it, you need to verify it, and it pops up the window. The Phantom wallet pops up, so there's a delay, but still, you got about 9 seconds head start on the people on Dex Screener. And also the other features that I like, which I'm still looking at, is the wallet feature as well. It also shows you a really good, the positions. I mean, most of them do it, but it shows you positions. So every time you keep on buying, if you buy the dips, it shows you the your average position. And also, it's got the bubble maps, which is another reason why I like it. See, Dex Screener doesn't have bubble maps. See, so I can do so much more from GMGN, and then it's got the activity, obviously, and then it's got the holders, right? When you show the holders here, it shows you their wallet balance. See? So you can tell who the whales are. And if you've got heaps of holders that have got heaps of, you can tell that, they might ape in more. They've you know what I mean? So yeah, this is the reason why I use it. I think it's better in my opinion, but I'm still, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the I like Dex Screener chart display better. Maybe because I'm just so used to it. I don't know. I just think it's better. So I hope that helps you out. If you're still here, Dave, you might want to start using GMGN. If you want to use it, there'll be a link below. But or just go find it. But the link below will be one that's not a scam link. But yeah, that'll give you 9 seconds of precious time, or anyone else that sees this video. Alright guys, I might call it a day. Don't forget to check out our buddy token as well, something long term, alright? And we want to get to hundreds and thousands, if not millions, in market cap. We want to get in millions of market cap, hundreds of millions of market cap was what I meant. And yeah, thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to leave a comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.